Sometimes I sit here and I just think, what if I was the player and the manager? You know, what if I was on the pitch? What if I was living it? What would that be like?
So a goal on your debut, surprised?
Yeah, it was great to get out there, actually. It's been a long time coming, and the ball came in. I think it was DJ on the right-hand side, pops it in. I'm just there, heading it in, back post, loving it. Loving life celebrations. Tannoy went off. It was great, yeah. People on the pitch. Wonderful time. Yeah, I hope to repeat it again someday.
We saw one moment when the glasses came off for hilarity.
Yeah, the glasses. At one point, they did come off. Bit of a nightmare, really. I wasn't expecting that. I would wear contacts, but I can't stand the bloody things. So, problematic. But, looking forward to the next one, if anything.
So this has been your first real taste in a Salford shirt. Is it looking to be something you want to keep as a permanent fixture? Have you spoke to the manager at all?
Yeah, next game, roll it on. Game of two halves and all that. So expecting the next one to be just as tough as this one. And I wish all the boys the best going forward this season. Great to get a run out though. Yeah, really enjoyed it.
It just seems too distant a thought. I can't imagine it ever happening. Run the intro. Never mind. Hello there, viewers. Welcome back to another episode of The Salford Story with me, Dr. Benji FM, but you can call me Ben. Come on, we've been through this before. Now, since we last met, there actually hasn't been that many games, but I figured this would be an episode I'd have to show you, so expect the next one to be quite a few games in the future. But how can I not show you a Filed Bolton double-header? I can't not show you that. Our feeder club and the team that came up with us last year that were so emotional, well, they were emotionally involved in our promotion. I feel like they were anyway. They probably don't feel the same. One of those relationships. Do you love me? Please love me. One of those. So, Filed are the first team we're going to play, and our fortunes have been very different. Obviously, they went up automatically. We went up by promotion, by the playoffs, sorry. We're in fourth place, 25 points, whereas Filed find themselves with 12 points after 12 games. Still doing pretty well. Look safe in the division, which I guess will be good for them. But yeah, we face off today. I just thought I'd quickly show you the average rating screen to show you that Jeff Thomas is on 8.11 so far this season. Tom Hitchcock up there in the goal scorers with 9. So yeah, things are looking good. And Jed Steer, 7 clean sheets from 12 games. That is quite the record. I'm enjoying his hands. I'm enjoying his goalkeeping hands. Just, let's get into the game. I went a bit G for a second there, didn't I? Oh dear. I don't mean a bit G. I mean a bit Googled. You knew. I hope you knew. So, the team we are selecting for today's game, Jed Steele will be in goal, Parker, Fire and Anya. A couple of games ago we changed it around to this way of having a 3, and it seems to be working pretty well, so that's what we're going to stick with. Thomas, Wellington, Burridge and Madison complete the midfield, with Wizard just behind Hitchcock, and the Harp, who's back into the team after a short spell on the sideline, so it's good to have him back. First start of the season, and he's going to come today. Games you missed, by the way, since the Newport County game. A draw against Coventry, a win against Barnet, and then another win against Bury, where we got a 6-0 victory. All goals coming in the first half, then a red card, and in the second half, nothing. Worth noting, though, Marcus Maddison got 4 assists in that game, despite not really featuring so far this season, and Tom Hitchcock got himself a hat-trick, so a 27-minute hat-trick as well. Marvellous. So, submit the team for today's match, and Filed will be getting it. Number 9, the harp. That's what we'll give him. Why not? Play the sound effect of the harp. That annoyed you, didn't it, Ben? Because you've not got that ready in editing, so... That was annoying.
I mean, technically I'm making more work for myself. I didn't think this through. Right, the game begins, and hopefully we can come out on top. Now, a big key moment will be just how well the Harp gets on in his first start for the club. Obviously, we could have played a Luca, we could have kept things the same, but I just wanted to mix it up a little bit, give the lad a run out. I think the Harp actually has got a lot of potential to be a very good player for the team, so the only way he's going to reach that potential is if we play him in the matches. This match is one of those. Let's see how he does. If we do have a lack of goals, I know where there could be a striker that could potentially, help us out. Apparently he just wants to focus on the management, so, Now, Jed Steer has the ball at his feet. Let's see what he decides to do with it. A very elongated highlight here. Steer clears it forward. Wellington's going to bring it down. Oh, a lovely control. And it's a foul. Joel Partington, that's confusing, has been sent off. Red card, 2 yellows. Filed are down to 10. We're yet to register a shot on target. I mean, that they're helpful. I'm just saying. We're going to go attacking. 5 minutes left of the first half. Can we find ourselves a goal? In fact, it's Filed with a chance. Jed Steer comes and claims it. Now, is there going to be some sort of late counter-attacking chance for us?
Fylde seem to have got back. Hitchcock doesn't quite win the header. Wellington onto it now. Hitchcock, now he's got Thomas on this right-hand side. We know how good this man's delivery can be. Thomas ball in the harp. Oh, there it is. His first start in the league campaign, and he's got his first goal. A fantastic beard, a cheery face, and it's 1-0 to Salford. 1-0 against Fylde. That's what we're looking for. 1-0s across the board. 3 dimensions. Thomas on this right-hand side. The lovely whipped ball in. All crosses are whipped. I taught you that in the Palmer series, and the harp from close range prods home. It's 1-0. Have I mentioned it's 1-0? I feel like I may have done. Okay, then at half-time, things are looking good. Obviously, they're down to 10 men, so we want to keep the pressure on. We also want to have good confidence going into the Bolton game. If we can beat our feeder club, that shows a real intent that they probably won't want to work with us ever again. Oh, God. Corner kick. Thomas with it. Ball played in. Parker meets it. Lovely header. Lovely delivery by Jeff Thomas. And another assist to his name. And Miguel Parker with the header to make it 2-0. A good start to the second half, I dare say. The stands, relatively full back there. Lots of chairs now as well. Not standing up over there, which is nice to see. Miguel Parker with the header, and it's 2. So far, so good. Parker on this right side gives it back to Thomas. Maddison, we got 4 assists in the last game. He's got himself a goal in this one. That's 3-0, and we are dominating Fylde. I think we know which team made the better acquisitions in the summer. Not them. Thomas again, left-footed, another assist for him, and Maddison meets it first time. Lovely finish. We're on top form. We're coming forward again. It really has been a second half to enjoy. Thomas on this right side. Surely not another assist for him. Ball to the back post. Cleared by Caro. Maybe a counter-attack for them. Dewhurst, I think that's how you probably say it. Or Dewhurst, maybe. Gives it away, in fact. Thomas, Hitchcock with it now. Wizard, Wellington. Thomas going to be on this right-hand side. Ball through to Hitchcock. It looked like a penalty to me. Wizard, though, takes advantage of that. I think the advantage must have been played. And Wizard plays it home. I was convinced it would be a penalty, but it didn't happen. Let's check it out in 3 dimensions. The ball's played through. It's definitely a foul. The referee doesn't seem to play on or anything, so Wizard just reacts quicker than anyone else and gets his goal. The referee, that's an offensive salute. Can I show that on YouTube? Bloody hell. Thomas corner. Well, it wasn't a corner. After 80 minutes, it's a 4-0 pounding, and this season has been going terrifically well so far. Goal for Hitchcock. What has just happened there? In the last game, we scored 6. In this game, we've scored 5. And there's still 10 minutes left. The ball gets played in. The harp is on this side. The keeper, I'm not sure if it hits the post or if he makes the save. It's confusing. Anyway, Hitchcock puts it in, and it's 5-0. Corner kick. It's not over. The fire's there. Out to Hitchcock. We know he can strike this from here. He does so. Cleared. Thomas back onto it on this left-hand side. Can he get the ball in? Headed clear again, but we keep the pressure on. Burridge with it now. There's a man to his right-hand side. Wellington is that man. Wellington with a shot. No, he doesn't do it. Parker. Again, back to Wellington. Good control here from us. They've only had 1 shot in the whole game. They're certainly not going to get another one. Thomas with it on this right-hand side, beats his man. Foul, penalty kick, Charles Dunn. Could be a second yellow for him. They could be reduced to 9. It's a penalty, and it could be back-to-back 6-0s. He is sent off. It's 9 men. Fylde have had an absolute mare. The penalty then, to be taken by number 17. Wellington it is. Will he score it? Yes, he will. Back-to-back 6-0s. But to be fair, 5 minutes left. This could be anything. You can see here, he looks cool, he looks calm, and the penalty, solid. I don't think he's missed one for us yet. Can we get a 7-0? There's another highlight. Thomas on this right side, ball played in. They've finally made a save. Obviously, they've got they don't have any players left. It's a bit ridiculous. They've actually only got 8 players. I think they've had a player go off with an injury. So it's 11v8 at this point. Thomas into Hitchcock. Oh my God, it's 7. It's ridiculous. They've had an injury and another booking. I mean, let's check it out. So in terms of player ratings, they've had 1 injury, 2 sendings off. They have got 8 players. We're playing 8 players and we've scored 7 goals. Oh dear, Fylde, it's not a good day for you, my friends. Will there be a final goal, or will it remain at 7? That is a poor pass by Maddison, but there it is. 7-0 to Salford. What a result. We are certainly coming into form now. 5 assists for Jeff Thomas in 1 game. I know we've scored 7 goals, but 5 assists. I thought 4 from Maddison in the last game was outrageous. 5. The average ratings are absolutely phenomenal. Jed Steer has barely touched the ball in that game. What a result. 7-0. I can't be happier. Oh my word. Next game. This is all very unnatural. I don't know how to feel about these big scores. Right then, game 2, and I dare say we are a side in form. After a 6 and a 7-0, it's pretty easy to say that. So the team for today largely remains unchanged. In fact, I don't think there's a single change throughout the side. We have Tom Hitchcock with 11 goals in 12 starts. Luke on the bench with 4 in 12, but we're going to give the Harp another chance to perform today. If you just look at our last 5 games in terms of average ratings, we don't have anyone under a 7.5 or 7.6 that's outfield. That That's not bad. Right then, we played Bolton today in the Johnston Paint Trophy. In a tournament, actually, I wouldn't mind winning. It's something that we haven't done too much of in this series so far. We haven't won the cup competitions we've been involved in. Of course, the FA Cup, probably a little bit far-fetched. But even so, there's a chance here, and I feel like we could do it. Bolton Wanderers, they are our feeder club. With I don't know if any other players in their side today we've played against. I don't think any of the players in their side have actually been on loan at us. We have actually got 2 boys on loan from Bolton right now, neither of which can feature in today's game, obviously. So let's keep their formation there. We haven't got a league table because it's a cup game, and hopefully we can beat a team that are a division above. As the ball's played in by Jeff Thomas, this could be a first chance really for them. How are we going to fare against better opposition? Obviously, we played Newcastle earlier this season and only got a 2-1 defeat against a Premier League side, a side that had finished second a couple of seasons ago in the Premier League. So to play a team in League One, I feel like there might be a chance for us to cause a bit of an upset. We've already been Blackburn this season, so it's certainly possible. Jeff Thomas on this right side. Can he get a ball into the middle? He's got 5 assists in the last game. I don't think he'll be given the goal, but Hughes put it in the back of his own net, and it's 1-0 to Salford. Jeff Thomas creating it. He really is a star of the series so far, I would say. Jeff Thomas, what a guy. What a man, what a man, what a mighty good man, etc., etc. Jeff Thomas plays it in. It's undefendable. I think that's how we would look at it. It's undefendable through the legs of the goalkeeper, who's really, he looks like he's hurt his legs there. Oh my! I think if you beat your feeder team, you should just switch roles. That's how that should work. We're coming forward again. The Harp with it. Burridge now plays a 1-2 off the Bolton man, and then Jeff Thomas out on this right hand side gets it again, whizzed through on goal and hits the post again, creating chances, looking good. Jeff Thomas on this right hand side, ball through to Hitchcock now. He's got men in the middle. Can he find one of them? Hitchcock to Wizard. Great first touch. Oh, and he's hit the bar. How unfortunate. Lovely move. Actually, is the Wizard on loan from? No, I think no. Sorry, the Wizard's on loan from Hartlepool. I thought it was Bolton for a second there. So far, not a single key highlight has gone to Bolton. We've had every single good chance in terms of the game so far. Burridge with it again. We're coming forward. The Harp back on it. He's got a runner ahead of him. Madison gets there. Ball across the Hitchcock, who cannot miss. And away from home against a side that are comfortably a division above us, we are 2-0 up. We've had a 6-0, a 7-0. Is it time for an 8-0? That's what I'm asking. Hitchcock literally can't miss. Lovely setup. Lovely team move. I'm sorry that the first 2 seasons of Salford, or the first 3 seasons of Salford, we were just terrible. We now have players that are quite good, and it's a lot of fun. There we are then, half-time. Team talk will be as follows. Very happy, and keep it up. Could tell them not to get complacent, but we're in good form. We're in a good mood. Just get out there. Okay, first attacking chance that Bolton have had. Dicko plays it into Stewart, finds, well, I think, is that Bonnie? Would you say Bonnie? Maybe you would. Macaulay, but it would be Bone or Bonnie, I'm not sure how you'd say it. But he's found a Bolton goal, which it seems unexpected at this point. The ball played in by Stewart, and a lovely header. Jed Steer, well beaten. Doesn't concede many, Jed Steer, but he did on this occasion. It's 2-1. The game is not over. We've not had Angry Ben for a while, but for some reason I feel him building. I've forgotten all previous results. I'm now focused fully on if we win this or not. Corner kick. Jeff Thomas plays it in. Is it going to be a finish? It's not quite. The Harps on it, though, and cleared by another Thomas. They've got their own Thomas. How dare they? Again, they're coming forward. Jackson into Bone. I think you'd say Macaulay Bone. I think it would be Bone. Unless it's Bonnet. I don't know. We defend the first ball quite well. The Fire gets a good header on it, but then they get it again. Jackson first time, and because he won that first header, he was horribly out of position. It's quite an easy finish in the end. 10 minutes. There has to be a winner, I feel. Who is it going to go to? We're going to bring Sonny Aluko on. We're going to get the Harp off. Decent showing from the Harp, actually, but we're going to make a change. We're also going to bring George Dobson, a player that you won't have seen too much of. Again, another man that's had an injury this season, but has got decent finishing. We're just going to play him behind the strikers in these late stages, see if we can grab an extra goal. Come on, I don't really want extra time. Extra time's a pain. Oh! You don't go to extra time. The game's up and it takes me straight to the penalty list. I mean, we've got 5 capable takers, not great penalty takers, but capable penalty takers. This is where you need a man like Andy Tannoy, just like saying his name. Okay, Wellington, Burridge, Hitchcock, Dobson and Aluko are going to take the penalties. I guess Jeff Thomas will take the important 6th if we need it. Let's start the penalty shootout and stick it in 3D. Okay, here we go. I mean, we'll slow it down a little bit. Well, do we need to? I don't know. It is only the Johnston Paint. Bolton score the first one as we go to the next one. Wellington steps up for us. Now, obviously, recently, we had a penalty shootout where 8 penalties were saved in a row. Will we get a repeat today? Good win now for Bolton. Okay, they've scored 2. We've missed our first one. It's us again, stepping up. Burridge with it. And, well, he tries to break the goalkeeper. I feel like we've thrown this away at 2-0 up. We're going to need Jed Steer to go big. Dicko with it. Jed Steer gets a hand on it, but doesn't manage to keep it out. Hitchcock with it now, our main man. Oh, good penalty. Solid penalty, actually. Very good. I can't believe Wellington missed his penalty. I think I said earlier I don't think he's missed one. Tunnicliff now. Bolton, has to give him credit. I've scored 4. We have to score now. Dobson with it. Second half substitution. Well, we've not bottled anything for a while. But in an episode where we've won 7-0, we've bottled that. I feel like I can say that now. We're doing quite well. Right, that does bring us to the end. Then a disappointing way to exit the tournament. I guess for us it means we can focus on the league, and that's what I'll be telling the press afterwards. If you've enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. From me, Dr. Benji. Until next time, I'll see you again very soon. Goodbye. The like target for today is 1,111. 4 ones. Can we do it? Yes, we can. That's literally quoting Bob the Builder. My God.